Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we are looking at the brand new Lamar Jackson. But not this Lamar Jackson. This Lamar Jackson is just not worth it. If you want to use a Lamar Jackson card and you're a big Lamar fan or have a Ravens team, there are debatably two cards that just make more sense to run. You could argue that, you know, this card is the one we're looking at today, the 96 overall version of Lamar Jackson, who you actually can, you know, you're able to get him out of a set, goes for 400K, compared to this Lamar Jackson, who goes for 3.5 million coins, only has +1 stats everywhere, and the only difference is he gets an extra one of these player-specific ability slots, which if it was like Hot Route Master and Set Beat, or, you know, being super discounted, then come talk to me and say maybe this card's worth it. But the fact that it's just bad abilities, you probably would go Jukebox or Dashing Deadeye or Fast Break Jukebox. Probably what you're going to do on Lamar, and it's not like he even has any special X factors like the Super Bowl Lighted Up sked or anything like that. So honors this year, a lot of these LTDs will probably just not be worth it. I would keep an eye out for Joe Flacco and CJ Stroud's cards. Definitely be on the lookout for those. But even CMC, if he's not going to get a special X factor, probably won't be, you know, really up there with a lot of the good running backs in the game right now, unless they absolutely juice out his card. But yeah, you know, this card, even if you love Lamar Jackson, you have a shrine of him in your room, do not buy this card. Like, just do not. He's just never worth it. Instead, if you want to use a new Lamar Jackson, this is what we're looking at today. And again, the only difference is that extra ability slot and +1 stats everywhere. And again, I would even argue that this Lamar Jackson card is actually better because he does get the unstoppable, like Hot Route Master or Truz, or even you know, running gun on the card too, gift wrap, gunslinger, set feet. You can really do whatever you want with this Lamar card. This one actually has more flexibility and is much cheaper. So as far as Lamar, do I think these two versions of the card are great? No, I don't. And again, I would argue that using this version of the card is actually better. Yeah, that's what I would actually say to you. So we're gonna use the 96 version today. I'll show you the setup and all that good stuff. But all I know, man, is 3.5 million is just insane for a card that isn't probably even a top 10 QB in the game right now, just because of the ability. And even if you're like a runner, you still want to be able to have that discounted set feed at least somewhere, or some kind of special X factors and abilities to kind of keep them up to par with the other QBs in the game right now. The Doug Williams, the Brock Purdy's, both Mahomes cards, Steve McNair, all these guys are just so much better. You know what I mean? They simply are. So we're gonna go Jukebox for 0, Pass Lead for 5, which isn't great. He does have a really good release though, the best release in the game, which doesn't, you know, which means you don't need Gunslinger, but still, it does hurt. You know, they could have made this card very good, and he was gonna be 3.5 no matter how good he was, so they could have made him the best QB in the game, but they decided, no, we're not going to do that. So let's hop into some gameplay with the 96 overall version of Lamar Jackson, and let's see what he can do today. Okay, so unfortunately we are in the Eagles playbook, which is not a great QB running playbook. We actually are going to get a good read here on our first run of the day here with Lamar, which is, I didn't think I'd even get one here today. We got Jukebox. Let's try getting cute with Lamar, and we eat a hit steak right in the mouth. But still, I didn't think I'd even get that. Most guys just, you know, they normally check the QB, and you can't do much. So the fact we even got one carry today with Lamar is good enough. That makes me happy already off rip. But yeah, I mean, you could use this card, right? You could use this card, 96 overall version of the card. I just wish these honors cards were a little bit better. Normally they are like the best cards in the game when they come out, but with this, you know, to me, the lack of like special X factors and things like that, and yeah, there's a chance that CJ Stroud or even, you know, Joe Flacco could actually be really good. We're not seeing that yet, so yeah, he really got a KO on that. He really got a KO on that. That is insanely surprising to me. Wow. Okay. All right, you can probably a short route KO on Sutton. So do I. But again, if you're not going to run Hot Route Master, this opens up so many doors for just other QBs in the game right now that you could use. You could even use a QB that's able to get Hot Route Master without it, who's just much better. Like, the fact that, you know, this is kind of what you got to do. Don't get KO'd right there. Good job right there, George Pickens. But it's honestly unfortunate. I was excited for this card personally, and yeah, there's absolutely no. That's the only thing I got for you guys. We get a 0 blitz, something like that. We do. We kind of get it over the middle wide open again, and that route has been a money maker for me today. I've been throwing that route so many times today, and it's been so good. So let's go with single back bunch here, and let's go with dig return. And what we want to try to do is almost get that instant rollout that you're able to get out of single backs, and try to run this thing with Lamar Jackson instead of going read option. I'd rather would try it on the next drive. So we're gonna double team this edge guy here, and what we want is to basically do the good old Mahomes special and just run out here, make a choice. He can't get out there in time. And there we go. The 2-point is good. And again, this card is like good. You could use him. You can, but there's better options in the game with better abilities. And if he had a mid-release, I probably wouldn't be making this video. Or if he was a different name, I probably also wouldn't be making this video. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's really the truth. All right, first play out of our first defensive possession, and we're gonna go read option. Basically off rip here, see if we can get some cooking. And no, you just can't. Unfortunately, Kyle Pitts kind of, maybe because the read was wrong, he just thought, I'm out of here almost. But let's try this RPO read bubble. If this play works the way it's like the way I've seen it work in the past, again, we don't have the best read key on it, but if we can get just to the outside here with Lamar, which you see right here, we almost are able to. We almost get the run blocks to set up. Unfortunately, yeah, we almost did. It was close, but not gonna be enough. If we just get by Chase Young right there, once those wide receivers are able to go to that second level, it gets real smooth. I'll tell you that right now. But here we go. Corner out George Pickens. Two stuff going on underneath. And I'm going to try throwing this ball actually up here to Hines Ward, and that's going to be an interception. That was probably a bad read. Probably a bad throw. I tried to freeform it. I didn't get out in front as far as I wanted it to. But let's play some more defense. And yeah, those read options kind of screwed us, put us behind the sticks. And I had to try making a throw that I normally wouldn't. And also, look at my pocket presence. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, let's try to get another stop and then get back on offense. Okay, let's try to make up for what happened on the last drive. That's what happens when you try to get cute. That's exactly what happens. But we're back to our bread and butter. That post has been cooking for me all day today. Check the flats real quick. We should actually get Vic just open here. And I think we also may have had Kyle Pitts up the sideline there if we wait a little bit longer. I just want to take my yardage there because it's not always a guarantee, but if they don't put a curl flat there, then yeah, you're able to make that look pretty easy. Let's try going corner out dig here. And again, it looks like he's going to go somewhere. He's going to go high. Yeah, he backs everybody up here. Trying to motion out. Plexio wasn't letting me do it. Maybe the flat will be just open. It really is not. We do get a nice slot-o-matic animation on Hines Ward. We get a crazy juke. I mean, cut the corner. Broke a tackle. Oh my goodness. Hines Ward with the stick. Hines Ward with the touchdown. That was actually insane. It was kind of the window for that throw got much tighter than I thought it was going to be. And wow, Hines Ward just went absolutely insane on that last play right there. All right, we're going to come out. We're going to run the RPO read bubble play, but that is straight up and down ridiculous by Hines Ward, man. Oh my goodness. That might be one of my better clips of the year. That was insane. We're going to try this read option again and just keep it with Lamar. That's really the vision here. Let's see if we can get something going here. And you see, like, they just freeze. They just freeze. And a lot of the RPOs this year, players just freeze. So you can take advantage of that. That obviously wouldn't have been a big gain if we, weren't at the 2-yard line. But we'll still take it. We're going to take it. We're going to try one more good drive with Lamar. The interception drive was not considered a good drive. We're going to get one more good drive. Then we're going to head out of here, man. But, again, you can win games with this card. It's possible. But, damn, it's just they did Lamar dirty. Simple as that. Yep, he's going for it. Okay. Just don't think this is not a run play. So I'm just going to shade outside, look out for Ziggs. He's kind of wanted to hit Ziggs early in the game. Really bad route concept from him, honestly. And he's going to have that. He had it open. If he had his feet set and kind of stepped into it, slid into it, he may have actually had a completion. But he did not do that. So I want to try that read option again, though. I just want to hit it once, It's the most satisfying play in the game when it works. I haven't really run it too much since last year. But when it works actually, let's go the outside zone run, try to get to the opposite hash. I'm going to see if we can kind of get that going there. Oh my goodness. Okay, no huddle. And, okay, now we're going to run the read option and see if we can get something cooking here. Yep, see what I mean? Like, it gets real. Like, it has a chance every time. I always feel like I got a chance. but yeah, okay. All right, let's stop messing around. Let's, dude, I just find the weak point. Why that corner coming at me, though? You guys know the play very well. He's on Jair. Why is he, like, where's his user? What is he doing there? Like, why is he using his over-the-top safety? And yeah, also do not, if you're going to get Lamar, use a playbook that actually has good run plays because you don't want to be like me. You know what I mean? You don't want to, he's not fumbling the ball, by the way. I'm just running my head up. But, you know, all I got is these read options. There's playbooks with triple options, speed options, out of really a lot of good formations. So if you are going to use Lamar or a quarterback that likes running the ball, you could even maybe invest in some fast break, which give you some slightly better blocking and things like that. But that's probably what I would say. If you're going to use Lamar, I would probably fully use the man. You know what I mean? And I had A open. I'm going to try to get real cute here, Mo. Hold up. Go Lamar. Be special, Lamar. We're out of energy. Don't fumble, please. All right, let's go timeout. Try getting back our energy. And I feel like, okay, Lamar's still red energy, which is not good. My feet were set. We had Kyle Pitts. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna run the same exact play and just hope Kyle Pitts can get open. Or maybe he makes another mistake and he's on his line again. We should get that. Oh, never mind. Okay. Not gonna put this video on Lamar Jackson. Put it on myself. Again, I felt like I freeformed that towards the sideline and you just didn't really get outside as far as I wanted it to. That ball was almost picked off. That should have never happened. All right, what we want is a beater here. Let's try splitting something here, please. Get something. Please get open. Nothing's open. You go that way. I'll throw that there. There we go. Come on, don't get haystack. Good job. Whoop. Oh, I wanted to get it out of bounds. We got another timeout. Okay. Let's go right back to the pistol play. Run to the other side. I'm sure he's gonna notice it. We got 13 seconds left from the 50 though. Plan again, we want Hines Ward. If we can get Hines Ward open with a good pass lead, we should be in pretty much business here. Like again, you see how, yeah, there it is. That's the dot right there from Lamar. There we go. So we didn't really, we do picks in this video, but we also do some lasers. Try running the ball with Lamar. It is what it is. Let's get to the final report. We're actually going to do the final report based on the 97 overall LTD version of the card, and we should get it quit right now. Beautiful. Good job. This low-key ended up being a pretty successful video. Again, the final report is for the 97 overall version of Lamar Jackson, and I'm going to give him 18 stars. Wait, no, that's actually 17 stars on Lamar Jackson. Yeah, 17 stars for Lamar Jackson. 5-star for stats, 5-star for animations, and 5-star for physical. He's got great speed. He's got a good release. He's got really good stats. But where this card falls off to me is the abilities. These abilities, even on his 97, are nowhere near where they should be. No special X factor, no discounted set feet, no hot route set feet stack. Unfortunately, just a bunch of bad abilities that, like, the QB running this year isn't as overpowered as it may have been in years past. Unless you have a really good scheme, a very niche scheme, then this card means nothing to you. So I'm going to give him 17 stars, which is low-key crazy for a card going for $3.5 million. Again, the moral of today's video is do not buy this full Lamar Jackson card when the 96 version is just as good and the 94 version is debatably better still. The cover athlete version is debatably better, which is crazy to say, but it's true. So, of course, as always, I will see you boys in the next one.